So Alexander he had many dogs. He was an avid hunter, so he would have had lots of hunting dogs known as hounds. These would look a lot like a sort of a modern greyhound or an Australian dingo, much like modern hounds today. However, Alexander had a favourite dog, which was a guard dog and a Molossian. This is one of the most famous types of dogs in the ancient world. Known for their sheer size and ferocity, they're often thought to be precursors of the modern Mastiff, and were employed as guard dogs from the classical Greek era right up until the Roman era. Alexander was likely given this dog by his uncle, who was a Molossian and the king of the Peritas. He was so fond of it that after it died, he named a city in Pakistan after it and built a monument to the dog in the middle of the agora. There are many stories that exist of Alexander's dog known as Peritas, who was clearly distinguished in his ferocity and his loyalty. One claims that after Alexander had breached the walls of the Malians in India, and he had been injured by the defenders, that Peritas had leapt into the fray and held back the Malians for long enough for Alexander to be dragged to safety by his bodyguards. Peritas sustained mortal injuries and later died in his master's lap. While I really want this story to be true, it is probably a apocryphal tale, especially as there are other stories claiming Peritas had several such heroic deaths, including battling with an elephant at the Battle of Gaugamela. I don't know if any of you have seen the latest Scooby-Doo film, but Peritas makes an appearance in that, in which he appears as one of Scooby-Doo's long-lost ancestors, although obviously in that he appears as a Great Dane.